可能睇下呢個 used to 同 would 嗰個嘅練習啦。佢話 One memory from my high school days sticks in my mind， 即係話諗翻當年 high school 即係讀書，而家就唔係再係讀緊高中啦。We used to have a biology teacher called Mrs. Farrell。咁呢一個咧係話佢以前咧就會係有一個老師啦。咁呢樣嘢記住 would 咧。係一個 past action， 兩個都係 past action， 但係 would 咧係會 repeat again and again and again。咁究竟呢個老師係咪一次又一次咁樣？唔係啊嘛，即係以前有個老師，而家冇啦。Miss Farrell was a very beautiful woman who 乜嘢咧？佢咧 used to have 啦，佢唔係 repeat 啊嘛呢樣嘢，佢即係佢有啫嘛。Who used to have a very shapely body。And a very thin waist， 即係條腰好幼啦，好有身材啦。Every day she 乜嘢咧？呢度留意下呢個 every day 啦，佢會 repeat 啦呢樣嘢。咁所以呢一個咧就係 she would come to school 或者 she used to come 都得。但係佢會呢個係 repeat 嘅，其實 would 係比較啱嘅。佢每一日都返學，每一日都係 would come to school in a figure-hugging dress that she would put。At her waist， 即係佢咧就會着住，即係會去到嗰條腰度啦。With a tiny metal belt that we all thought would one day choke her， 即係話咧，佢咧就係會着條好窄嘅裙啦，就會即係佢就會點樣咧？就會去到即係佢條腰度，而嗰條裙咧係會有條 belt， 跟住就包住佢。總之呢有一日咧，佢話會捉死佢咁嘅意思，即係好嗰件衫係好窄嘅。We all used to marvel。嗱，頭先我講過啦，呢度咧你會發覺係 used 呢個啱係 would 啦，因為佢最主要係講佢每日都係發生，每日 repeat 都會係做呢件事。跟住 we all used to marvel at how glamorous and attractive she was， 即係佢會好欣賞佢，覺得佢好靚啦。Then one day an unthinkable happened。即係有樣嘢就發生咗啦。As Miss Farrell was leaning over a desk to adjust a Bunsen burner, as she always used to do。嗱，呢樣嘢咧，佢唔係佢雖然佢呢個係有個 always， 但係呢一個咧佢係經常都做嘅。咁佢以前都做，即係佢以前日日都會咁做。The strain must have been too much for the belt. There was a loud crack, and suddenly pieces of her metal belt burst free and landed all over the room. Now, my class used to be quite noisy， 即係好嘈㗎啦 ，and a little bit naughty. But on that day, you would have heard a pin drop. We all looked at Miss Farrell in absolute astonishment, and then at the pieces of belt. Miss Farrell couldn't cope with， 即係唔能夠 deal with 唔能夠應付啦。This dreadful silence， 即係 that means 係 terrible 咁嘅意思。And ran out of the room. We would never see her again after that. I used to think a lot about her after that day, and always wondered why she just didn't laugh it off and tell us to get back to our work just like all our teachers used to。 好啦，我再睇翻一次啦，邊幾個用 would 啦，其實主要係呢度幾個用 would 啦。咁除咗當然 would 咧係除咗有一個咧係 repeat again and again 之外咧，都會有一個將會嘅意思。咁每一日佢都會嚟學校啦，每日都會即係會着住咁嘅裙，同埋佢都會咁樣啦。即係呢個 would 係有一個將來喎，係呢一個。咁好啦，嗰一日啦，你真係會聽到唔會 used to have heard 噶嘛。咁 we would never see her again， 即係呢個係變咗係一個我哋唔會再見到佢啦，亦都唔會 used never to 咁怪嘅呢一個。好啦，到呢一個 used to 同埋 used to 啦，其實係最主要考慮咧就係 used to 咧嘅呢個係 positive 啦，即係話我哋習慣會做啦。咁但係 used to 嘅 negative 係乜嘢咧 ？Exactly 啦，就係 didn't。跌字後邊要不變動詞嘛 ，didn't used to 啦，咁其實就考慮呢一個嘅啫。咁你會見到呢個 didn't 啦，呢個 didn't 啦，呢個 didn't 啦，呢三個嘅後邊咧都會係用 used to， 咁而其餘嗰啲都係 used to 啦。就I 呢個係 I used to look forward to dinner time so much. Maybe it was because we didn't used to have a lot of money, and therefore there never used to be much food in the house. I remembered how my tummy used to start growling at around about 4 o'clock and didn't used to stop until we finally had dinner at about 6:30. When my parents came home, I used to think up all sorts of imaginative ways to try to offset my hunger. First, I would tell myself that I was simply not hungry, and that didn't used to work. 跌字後邊記住要不變動詞。Next, I drank a lot of water, but that only used to make me feel sick. Finally, I simply just put up with it. After all, I knew the meal would eventually come, unlike a few of my classmates who used to come to school without having eaten any meals at all at home.